Mayor Michael Hancock is in the final few weeks of his term, and we know a lot has happened here in the last few days.
Yeah, we want to talk to the mayor now from Washington, D.C., where he's attending the African American Mayors Association annual conference. Mayor Hancock, thank you for joining us during your visit there this morning.
Glad to be with you.
Yeah. Overnight, we had a big development. State lawmakers defeated that proposed assault weapons ban in our legislature, so it was a close vote. We know you were one of the people critical of this bill. What were your thoughts on that?
It's unfortunate that didn't pass. This is, this nation, our nation is facing a gun violence crisis right now. And it's really unfortunate that as legislators, we cannot debate the issue and make practical, pragmatic changes that will hopefully improve in the safety of our citizenry. Right now, we are seeing a crisis across this country, and we've got to do something. So it's really unfortunate.
Okay.
And Monday, you joined 162 other mayors, some from right here in the metro that you deal with regularly, to take on gun safety with Congress at the national level. What would you like to see happen on that front?
Well, I don't know what more we need to see around the nation in terms of the mass shootings, the shooting that just saw a brief news report on about a young man coming out of his home and shooting a 6-year-old girl and her father when the ball went into his yard. Little things like that. I mean, it's just, we've got to find a way to get illegal guns out of the hands of people in our nation, and regulate the type of guns and expand background checks, for people who are purchasing guns. And then hold gun owners accountable for how their guns are used and if they're not locking them up properly. So we are really pushing Congress to make some, again, sensible legislation that the people of America have said very overwhelmingly we support. And so we are hoping that they will adhere to what the people are saying and pass sensible gun legislation.
Yeah, well, we've seen surveys about how easy it is for kids in Colorado, saying how easy it is for them to get their hands on a gun if they want it. Safety in schools has been such a big topic in the last month since the shooting at East High School. We know you were one of the first to come out talking about it at that day, and families have continued to be frustrated by a lack of a safety plan. And you've been critical of the school board, so I wanted to give you a chance to tell us what's happening here. What's the disconnect between district leadership, the families, and what's the city's role here?
Well, I think the parents have a right to be frustrated and disappointed. They want their children to go to school in a safe environment, expect that everything's going to be okay, and that the school district and the schools are doing everything they can to create that environment, create that safe environment for their young people. And so I don't know what the disconnect is, to be quite honest with you, other than they need to stop playing politics and get to work on passing good strategies and implementing good plans to keep our young people, as well as the faculty and staff, safe. As we've seen, the 2 deans were injured and thankfully are able to recover from their injuries. But there's just no place to be talking about anything other than the education and the safe and health of our young people in those buildings right now. And we, as a voter base, need to have zero tolerance for any shenanigans that allow us to be distracted or allow themselves to be distracted from that conversation.
Yeah. I want to switch gears very quickly, Mayor. We know obviously affordable housing continues to be a big issue across the city. And this week we've been talking about the statewide land use bill, where the state would design the framework for housing development density. You, along with several other mayors and cities across the metro, have been opposed to this. Can you explain the reason for that?
Yeah, we just think that the top-down theory will not work, and they're just too unique of concepts and content regarding our zoning legislation. What is good for Denver is not necessarily good for Arvada, or Arvada what's good for Yuma County. And the top-down process just contextually doesn't work, as well as the fact that we should never put at risk our local control authority. And the state preempting that is a real challenge for municipalities, and quite frankly, sets a precedence that we should never be in a place to allow to happen. And so there are some flaws here, but let me just say this. I say this very sincerely. I think what the governor is attempting to do is laudable. We need to address affordable housing. We need to address it on the state level. but we simply got to make sure we're not doing it by preempting local control as well as a top-down approach. It should be a collaborative approach.
Well, the bill amended this week, and it will likely face more changes, so we'll be watching, and we hope to talk to you more about affordable housing. Mayor Hancock, thank you so much for joining us in Washington there.
You both have a great day.
You too, sir.